Is this thing on?
Bunnie, who used to be a former sex worker and now hosts the podcast Dumb Blonde.
Most little girls grow up wanting to be doctors and lawyers and shit. And I was like, I want to be super hot, make a lot of fucking money, and be a rock star's wife. That was my goal as a child. And here we are.
What's up, you sexy motherfuckers? Welcome to another episode of Dumb Blonde. Today, I am super excited to have my guest here because she absolutely fascinates me. And that's very rare because people don't fascinate me too much. But I am so curious about this woman, Miss Gabbi Tuft. How are you, baby?
I'm wonderful. It's so good to be here in Nashville. Oh my God. I love it.
Dude, did you get a chance to go down on Broadway?
No, I was so excited to just look out the window in that beautiful Airbnb and just kind of enjoy everything. There were like party buses going by and all the kids were just dancing and stuff. So I was just kind of being a fly on the wall.
It's a lot down there.
A blowout argument one night. Our marriage was over before I started transitioning.
Well, she was probably heartbroken. You know, the man that she fell in love with. You know, it's kind of like you're losing your, I don't want to say soulmate because you guys are going to be, you know, partners in life no matter what. But on her end too, it was probably very like, she wants to let you be you, but at the same time, she's losing her love of her life.
She was.
Yeah.
And I don't think it was the reason our marriage ended. It was a good catalyst. Mm-hmm. We were rocky before. And it was going to end before. We had hoped that moving to Texas would be a fresh start for us. Mm-hmm. But there was just no saving it.
Gotcha.
But it was a good way to release each other in friendship. But we had this drag him out, like knock him out argument the night before. She left, stayed at a friend's house, and she came back, and I was convinced that was the day I was going to die. I knew it. I knew if she didn't come home and she was going to leave, she was going to take me, which was good at that moment. And by the end of the night, I'd be gone. Well, I haven't thought about that in a long time. Sorry.
No, you're okay. It's very heavy. It's very deep, but it's real. It's part of your story.
It was interesting. I relived that moment for a second and those emotions, and that was hard. But she asked me if I wanted to talk. She came back. I said, sure. And she sat me down on the porch in our little kind of love seat on the porch. She said, I want to say what I want to say first. And she said all the things about our argument. And I looked at her and I said, you're right. I was wrong. Which was this massive red flag for her. She's like, wait, Gabe's wrong at something? What's going on? You know, like
a Scorpio being wrong? Never.
Me with all those planets. And like, what the fuck's going on? You know, and at that moment she knew something was up. And so she came and sat alongside of me and she said, do you have something you need to tell me? And it took me, must take me 5 minutes to cough the words up. I couldn't get them past like my larynx. I tried and they just would not come up. But she said, this is a safe place. You can tell me anything. I love you. And then I said it.
Hey, what's up, guys? If you want to see the rest of this episode, and I know you're going to want to see the rest of this episode, head on over to our Patreon at www.dumbblondeunrated.com. See you there.